So let's talk about sleeping naked. And before half of you click away thinking this is some weird SEX video, it's actually not. Well, not entirely, because what surprised me most about sleeping naked wasn't the sex. It was the sleep, the body confidence, the relationship benefits, and the fact that apparently every relationship book I've been reading lately has something to say about it. And also, I just genuinely love pressing my chest up against my boyfriend's back when I am the big spoon at night and feeling his skin. Oh, there's just something so nice about that. Now, before we get into the nakedness of this video, by the way, me not naked, well, you won't be seeing me naked, but talking about the benefits of sleeping naked, let me introduce myself. My name is Allie. I'm a sex education student with the Sexual Health Alliance. And just like you, I am constantly learning about sex, relationships, intimacy, what I like, what I don't like, how to be in my body. And I come on this channel and I share those things with you. I also like to experiment with things a little bit too, and also share those experiences because sometimes people are a little scared, a little curious. They want to try something spicy, but they've never done it before. So I go and give it a try and let y'all know how it went. So if you like this kind of content, make sure you subscribe. And also before we dive in and you enjoy my content and want to make sure you can always find me, even if YouTube decides to do something outrageous one day, there's a link in the description to sign up for my email list. No, I'm not going to spam you, I promise. Think of it as a emergency come find me button, and it takes 10 seconds and it'll mean the world. Okay, let's go back to talking about being naked. If you'd asked me a few years ago whether I'd ever sleep naked, the answer would have been absolutely not. Solo or even in a romantic relationship with a man I was living with, I was always a pajama girl through and through, talking t-shirts, shorts, sweatpants, basically whatever that made me feel cozy and covered. Then I met Gab. Well, he's my current partner, about 7 years, and since he is a dedicated naked sleeper, somewhere over our time together, I slowly made the switch. And now, honestly, I genuinely don't think I could go back. Today, I want to talk about the science, the surprising relationship benefits, and why sleeping naked might be one of the easiest, lowest effort things you can do to improve your sleep, your comfort, and the intimacy in your relationship. Now, I think a lot of us grew up with a strange relationship to being naked. I mean, at least in North America anyways, you're naked in the shower, you're naked when you change, you're naked during sex, and then the clothes just immediately go back on. Just existing naked comfortably without it meaning anything isn't really something most of us were ever encouraged to do. And honestly, I used to be a lot more self-conscious about my body, not like dramatically, but enough that sleeping naked felt really vulnerable, uncomfortable, a little exposing, even when it was someone I loved. I'd think like, oh my God, the lighting is so bad. I'm gonna get up and go to the bathroom and he's just gonna sit there and watch me walk away and watch everything move. And I can't, that kind of insecurity. When I first started doing it, it felt a little strange, not bad, just unfamiliar, like I was waiting for something to happen. But after a while, something shifted. And what surprised me most is that being naked started to feel more natural than wearing clothes to bed. So let's start with the biggest benefit. Okay, we're talking sleep quality. Now, there has been a lot of peer-reviewed research, including studies published by the National Institute of Health, that consistently show cooler body temperatures promote deeper, more restorative sleep. Now, this makes sense because I put a survey on my Patreon asking everyone if they like to sleep naked, and most of the time, the answers revolved around yes to keep my body cool. Now, your body naturally lowers its core temperature as a part of the biological process of falling asleep. Now, that temperature drop is literally one of the signals to your brain that says, okay, it's time for dodo. Now, sleep experts generally recommend keeping your bedroom between 60 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit for this reason. So if you're wearing layers of fabric or you're someone who already runs hot, your body ends up working overtime just to regulate itself, and that affects your sleep quality more than people realize. So even on days where I'm kind of cold and I do decide to wear clothes to bed, I usually end up waking up in the middle of the night super uncomfortable because I'm too damn hot, and I just end up taking them off. So sleeping naked, it's not a miracle cure for insomnia, but I genuinely sleep more comfortably now than I ever did in my pajama years. And comfort matters, my friend, because a good night's sleep affects everything else. Now let's talk about letting things breathe down there. So ladies and gentlemen, let's go there. Here is something that doesn't get talked about enough. Many gynecologists recommend avoiding tight, restrictive underwear for long periods, particularly overnight. Why? Because warm, moist. Yes, I said that word, moist, for those of you who get triggered by it. Isn't that one of the most hated words? Moist. Anyways, moist environments are prime real estate for yeast overgrowth and irritation. So sleeping without underwear or just naked altogether actually improves the airflow and reduces moisture. You got all that extra air down there. There is a legitimate doctor-backed reason to give yourself some freedom overnight. And the same goes for men here, okay? So there is research in urology that has found that testicles function best at temperatures slightly lower than the rest of the body, which is literally why they are located down there. So studies have shown that tight underwear increases heat in that area, which can negatively affect sperm quality. Now, if you're not actively trying to have kids, you're probably not losing sleep over your sperm count. But it's a good reminder that our bodies generally function best when they're not being compressed into tight fabric 24 hours a day. Now, this is where things get really interesting, okay? Because the biggest surprise for me wasn't the sleep or the temperature regulation. It was actually what happened to our relationship. So when you sleep naked with a partner, you end up naturally having more skin-to-skin contact, a hand on a hip, a leg touching a leg, your warm breast smushed up against your hubby's back while you spoon him, a cuddle you didn't even plan. Research into human connection shows that skin-to-skin contact triggers the release of oxytocin, which is the hormone linked to bonding, trust, and emotional safety. So that's why when babies are born, they say, it's best for moms or dads to hold the baby shirtless so you get that oxytocin going. In terms of relationship, sleeping naked definitely won't save a struggling relationship, let's be realistic here, but it does create this effortless, low-key opportunity for physical closeness. And in long-term relationships, those quiet little sweet moments matter a lot more than what we give them credit for. So as I mentioned, I asked my Patreon community about their sleeping habits recently, and honestly, the results surprised even me. More than half said they always sleep naked. So one of my members shared this, and I have to read it because it's just genuinely sweet and so honest. So we always sleep naked and even walk around naked, sometimes when the kids are asleep. It's so comfy, and even after 18 years together, I still enjoy seeing my wife naked, also feeling her next to me and sometimes feeling a hand slowly wrap around me in the night. That's just not possible with clothes on. And of course, we sleep so much better. 18 years and still reaching for each other in the dark, that's the goal, right? Now, one really important thing for everybody to remember is that nudity doesn't have to lead to sex. So this is probably my favorite point in the whole video, and is one that I've seen come up and up and up again in books that I've been reading about long-term desire and intimacy. So a lot of couples accidentally create a dynamic where nudity automatically signals that sex is expected. And while sex is wonderful, sometimes it's just really nice when being naked can just be naked. No agenda, no pressure. And I've heard from a lot of women that oftentimes they don't like to be naked in front of their husbands because they're worried that they're going to turn on their husbands too much and they're going to want sex, but the wife or the mother or whatever, or the partner doesn't really want to have sex, and she doesn't want to put that pressure on herself, so she just avoids being naked around their partner because they think sex is expected. Isn't that crazy? Let's take that away, okay? Let's just get rid of that altogether, where people can just be naked and enjoy each other without the pressure of having sex, okay? Because yes, sleeping naked together has helped me realize that physical intimacy is so much bigger than sex. It's comfort, it's closeness, it's feeling safe and relaxed in your own skin next to someone who knows you. And that is an incredibly healthy dynamic to build, especially in a long-term relationship. Now, on a personal level, this might actually be the biggest benefit of all, the one that I least expected. So years ago, I was definitely a lot more self-conscious about my body, nothing dramatic or anything, but enough that being naked felt like something I had to manage rather than experience. As I mentioned previously in this video, either the expectation of sex was going to be there, or I was just worried about how I was looking all the time, about my partner lying in bed and watching me walk to the bathroom or something, and the way my body looked, and so on. Sleeping naked didn't just magically fix all of that, but it helped more than I expected. So when you're regularly naked around someone who loves you, your body stops being a project. Stops being something you're constantly evaluating. It just becomes normal. You stop performing comfort and you actually start to feel comfortable. And there's something profoundly freeing about that. As someone who thinks a lot about pleasure and what it means to feel at home, in your own skin. But you know, it's not for everybody, to each their own. There are some downsides to sleeping naked as well, like fire alarms in the middle of the night, right? Cold feet in the wintertime. I mean, I'll admit when I am very cold, I do put sweatpants on and socks, and I tuck my sweatpants in my socks so they don't ride up under the sheets. But then I end up getting like super warm at night and having to take them off. But yeah, that's something to think about. And then maybe you have pets that have like no concept of personal space, unexpected visitors. And of course, how can we forget the blank thief sleeping right beside you who somehow ends up with all of it by 3 a.m. So yeah, not everyone loves it either. One of my Patreon members actually made me laugh with this comment. He said, I just cannot sleep naked. Also, it's easier to change the t-shirt I sleep in every 2 or 3 days than to change the sheets. And I change my underwear every day. I don't have a dedicated sleeping one. Completely valid, genuinely logical, I guess. You know, I respect his system. So no, sleeping naked is not a flawless lifestyle, but for me, the benefits have definitely outweighed the cons. So at the end of the day, sleeping naked is not some like revolutionary life hack. Okay, I'm not trying to like change your world right now. I'm just trying to add a little bit of insight, you know, and change your perspective. Maybe try something you haven't in the past. It's definitely one of those small daily habits that quietly can improve more than you'd expect. Things like your sleep, your comfort, your confidence. Again, the kind of effortless physical closeness with a partner that's surprisingly easy to let slip away over time. I want to know what team you're on. Okay, are you team pajamas? Are you team naked? Or are you somewhere like my Patreon member with like his dedicated sleep t-shirts? Tell me in the comments. And if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that link in the description or my email list. It's just my little safety net in case anything ever happens to this channel, just a way to stay connected. So thank you so much for watching. Bisous, je vous aime.